Yo, what is up YouTube? I'm back with another Catch a Monsters tips and tricks video. So I've been getting a lot of comments kind of like asking me a bunch of different things, but the main one that I've been seeing is like, oh, how do I get my monsters level to like go up higher? So example, some people are stuck at like what, level 40, level 50, and they're probably wondering like, oh, how do I get my level like past that to like level 75, the max level in the game? So if you actually take a look at the achievements, you can go to your legacy milestones and actually look at boss killer right here. As you can see, after killing each individual boss monster for each island, you actually get a pet max level plus 5. So that increases your pet's max level. So that just basically means that you need to go to each island and kill the boss. Now if you don't know what the bosses are, it's pretty you have a general idea, a good idea where the boss actually spawns. Example, like obviously on this island, where do you think the boss is gonna spawn? You know what I mean? It's like, it's kind of pretty obvious. Obviously he spawns in the middle. And if you don't know, bosses spawn every 15 minutes, like kind of like on the hour. So example, a boss monster would have spawned at 10 o'clock. Another one's gonna spawn at 10:15. Another one's gonna spawn at 10:30, 10:45, and then 11. So like that. Another tip is if you actually go to your index, you can actually click all the monsters that you have obviously caught before, and it'll actually show you how to catch like which monster to catch for the gem. Example, you can see this Panguard. If you want fire gems, you actually go to Dunevale and fight the Panguards and farm them. The Shorefurs drop firestones as well, so does the Terra Lions. And as you can see, the stronger the monster, the more coin you actually get. So example, one of the newer island monsters drops 40 coins, so that's another way you could kind of farm for money as well. As you can see, the index is super useful, as like you can like obviously the monsters that you can normally catch, you can actually see the rate that you can actually catch them at. So the reason my luck is different is because I have all the game passes, so I have like basically like, you know, 2 times the chances essentially. Well, more than that actually. Normal people, it's 1 in 50,000 for an S rank. Mine is 1 in 6,338. But yeah, that's just another way to kind of look at things, and you can kind of just see all the eggs, what they drop and everything else, how long it takes you to hatch them, just little things like that. And you're probably wondering like what this score means. If you actually go into your achievements again, you can actually see in your legacy, I believe, you can actually see Index Mania. The higher your score, basically the more damage, like passive damage, you actually get. So example, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. I have an 18% extra damage buff. So even if you have the same exact Celestite as me, I'm gonna have more damage than you, because I have my index, my index passive damage really high up. Now obviously if you have that too, the same as me, then yeah, you're gonna have the same damage as me. But if you don't have index score of 800, then you're not gonna have as strong monster as me. Now then, if you go to your inventory, you can actually see all your eggs here, obviously in the egg, and then obviously the catcher, your Pokeballs actually matter, or whatever you would want to call these. You can choose the skin for them. I'm using the Solaring Ball as my skin, I believe. I actually don't think you need to click this one. Yeah, okay, so if you click the Pokeball itself, then like that's the one you're gonna be using. However, you can still equip another skin and, you know, obviously make it look like you are using a different ball. It's just for like the catch animation, and still keep the bonuses of the Solaring Ball. But in my opinion, the Solaring Ball is just the better ball anyways, like better looking ball in my opinion. But anyways, go to your boosts. This is where your boosts are, and I know these are very basic things, but you know, some people might not know this, and I was just trying to help them. So if you don't know, you can get lucky potions from your daily tasks and your weekly tasks as well, as you guys can see here. And on the topic of gems, because people have been having a hard time with gems, I'm gonna show you a really good spot to gem farm for fire, grass, and water gems all in one go. But it's kind of for more end game players. But you know, if you want to do it, then you know, I'm still gonna show you how. If you look here on your daily rewards, you can actually get gem boxes, but gem boxes are a really good source of, you know, gems. I tend to do a lot of rift parties, and that's how I get my gem boxes, and that's how I have, you know, majority of my gems. I have never farmed grass gems, and I have farmed ice gems before, but I just realized farming rift raids and just getting boxes have just proven to be way better. And if you are in a rift raid, make sure you get a pet snack. Pet snacks increase your catch odds by 200%. So these are really useful, and I personally use them every time I go into a rift raid. Obviously your pet gear as well really matters. I know some people only want mythics, but you know, it's good to keep some legendaries because they could have legendary like traits on them. Example, my last stand, my all damage, because stuff like this could be really useful. Like example, my water damage 3 is really good. You could let me see, there was another one called dominance right here. It increases my damage by 45% as long as I haven't taken any damage yet. And it's really good, honestly, for like backliners. So like example, if I know my monster is not going to get hit until like a long time, I can put dominance on it and just increase its damage by like tenfold, essentially. Not tenfold obviously, but increase its damage by 45%. But yeah, if you guys are wondering how to get mounts, obviously the only mount that you can actually, there's two mounts now. You can actually get the Dustwing and I believe the Frostworm as a mount. And if you don't know what the Frostworm is, let me go ahead and show you. Frostworm is a boss monster from the Spirit Grove. You follow me over here, he will actually spawn under the tree. And the reason you don't see him in my inventory is because I put him away in storage. But yeah, he'll spawn right here, and he's super, you know, he's not easy, but it's not too hard to farm him. I recommend getting a team of like, I don't know, maybe like two Solrons, a Scythewing, something like that. And if you are more end game, then obviously Hydro, Scythewing, and another Hydro, I guess, will do. Maybe it's Celestine, you know, really up to you, your discretion. But yeah, and then Dustwing is a rare spawn at Dunevale. He can spawn anywhere on the map. It's really just like a chance. Whenever you get a special monster notification, make sure to check Dunevale, because there's a chance that he is one of the monsters that will spawn. Another thing to go over is if you have completed the whatchamacallit, the leaderboards, I really recommend let me see, I really recommend claiming your rewards. Obviously I ranked 42nd this act, unfortunately. Let me go ahead and obviously I need to go through the whole tower again, but yeah, I'll be able to use my gems, buy anything I really want, honestly. I might buy some more arcane spark stones, but yeah, the thing I buy the most is the potential serums, because I just think 14k for chaos potion is just not worth it, honestly. I will buy pet snacks as well, because just having pet snacks for like rift raids and everything else, or like having them on hand just in case you find a really strong monster you want to catch, is just really good in general. Other than that though, hatch potions is also a really good thing. Let me see, where are they? Yeah, hatch potions, you get these from raids as well. So honestly, rift parties are really good to just use to farm. I guess another tip before I end the video is like, If you're looking at my team, you're probably thinking, oh, what's the secret? Is this like a new meta team? It's not. Mint Gloom gives me extra coins, Leodon gives me extra EXP, and Hydribid is just here to just be cannon fodder and level up. So yeah. But yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys have any more questions, please leave a comment down below. I do have another Discord where you can personally ask me questions or ask questions in general for like my community to kind of answer. But yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. I will see you guys later.